Hello, today we're here to talk about Google Documents within the suite of programs under Google Docs. And so I'm going to demonstrate a few of the collaborative tools that are available using this tool. So I'm going to real quickly go through creating your document and how you might insert or embed items into that document, and then just spend a couple minutes demonstrating how you access the different collaborative tools that may be very useful for you when working with colleagues and especially with your students when they all have their own accounts in the fall. So how do you go about creating your document in the first place? Well, if you go to your home page where you are in Google Docs with all your files, you'd simply click the Create button, click on Document, and you're ready to go ahead and get started. If you want to title your document, you simply click on where it says Untitled up above and provide your document a name, and you are ready to go. So moving along, I have my own document here that I'm going to use to demonstrate some of these features. First of all, I'm going to show you how to insert images and links. You really have two options there. You can go to Insert, listed here above your toolbar, and you can find image and link here. There are other items like equations and drawings you could drop in also if you choose. And on your toolbar you have an icon for both links and images. So what I'm going to start here is just do a quick insert of an image to show you how that works in Google. You have several options here where you can go out to the web by doing a search. You can go into albums that you may have created. You could search by a specific URL if you would have that. You could take a snapshot with the camera right on your computer, or you can upload existing files. The search would pop up a box like this where you can go right out to Google to find images. I have found in the past that actually closing out of this and going through the regular Google search engine and images, I've found a greater variety. So just something to think about. Real quickly, I'm just going to upload an existing image. You see this blue icon here, choose an image to upload. I'm going to click on that. I'm just going to drop in the icon for Google into my document, and you see how simple that is to do. Next, I'm going to show you how to install a link. I'm going to go to my toolbar. I'm going to click on the Insert Link icon. Again, I could go over to the Insert over here and insert link as well to do that. And when I do so, this box pops up. I'm going to quickly jump to our Google Dojo site. I'm going to do a Control-C to copy that URL. Within Google, using Control-C for copy is typically what works best. I'm going to jump back here. I'm going to name this link. And then I'm going to go here and use Control-V to paste that in. And there you have it. So now I am hyperlinked to the Google Dojo right through this document, and it was a very simple thing to do. Next, a really key feature, and one of the main reasons to use something like Google instead of Microsoft Word, would be the ability to share and collaborate. Sharing your documents, real simple. Up here in the upper right hand corner, you see this blue button entitled Share. I'm going to click on that. And you'll see a number of items here. First of all, the Who Has Access piece is where you want to begin. So if you click on Change, I have a variety of options here from making this public to the web, so anyone, anywhere with web access could view my document, to limiting it to people with the link, which is what I've currently selected. We have our own domain here with Franklin Public Schools within Google. You could very easily just keep it within in-house. Within our domain, you could limit the people in the domain by saying within Franklin Public Schools, the folks that have the link, or you could keep it private. So once you choose that setting, you simply save, and then I can add people to my list. So right here I'll add Mr. Dix. He's in our domain, he's in my contacts, so he pops right up. I click on him, I share and save. And you can see here that he's in my mix of people I'm sharing it with. For each individual, you can choose different settings. You can see here that Mr. Cohn can edit. Mr. Budish I have limited to only the ability to comment. Another option that you will see is I could make Mike an owner, so he could have full access and administrative rights to this document. Or maybe I just want him to be able to see what I have and I don't want him to comment or make changes. Once I make that determination, I simply save it, and then we're good to go. Well, if I'm doing something like with this, where I want to share the link, what I would do is I'd simply copy and paste the link above, drop it into an email, send that to Mike, Nick, and John, for example, here, and they'd click on that and they'd have access right to that. They'd also be able to search this in their Google accounts. The next piece that may be of real interest to everybody is revision history. So if I go up over here to File, and I go down to see revision history, you'll see this box that pops up to my right. Okay, and you'll see different options. Each one of these timestamps is related to a different time in which I have edited this particular document. And so if you're working with something with students and you want to return to a prior version, say something's been changed, it was a mistake, or you just simply want to return to a previous version, you simply click on a different timestamp. So you go here, restore this version, and you can see, for example, the items that I pasted in there are no longer viewable, and away we go and we work with that revised version of the document. Again, I could go back to the one that I just left. Through revision history, you would get to see those same options here. Okay, moving ahead, I'm going to show you I can close out of this, the sidebar chat and the comments feature. These are both really valuable tools for the collaboration around any document that you would create. The first item here I'm going to show you is comments. Comments is something that would keep an archive for things as different people are working on the document at different times. So I could leave a comment here for something to work on. Add link, add that comment, and that's in here. So maybe that's a note to myself to work on that for later. I did already demonstrate for you all how to add a link, so I could come back in at a later time. I could resolve that this was done. So that's kind of an interesting feature. If you have different students working on this at different times, they could leave each other notes and be able to go back and follow through on kind of that to-do list. The other option is chat. Chat is something you want to use when multiple people are logged into that same document. You can see Mr. Cohn currently is, and I'm also chatting here with myself because I'm logged in under my personal account. And many of you have used a chat before. It simply is an ongoing discussion down here. Testing chat. And away we go. And we can go back and forth with those discussions. And you could have students working on a document in different locations at the same time and having a dialogue about the work that they're doing. So another real valuable feature. Again, you would simply go up here where it says viewers and open that chat feature. I can close that right out just by toggling that again. And then the last piece that I want to show you today is publishing. If you go up here to File, you drop down to Publish to the Web. Click on that. You have several options that are available to you. You can require viewers to be signed in if you want to kind of control it a little bit more within our domain. You could have it automatically republished, which is often a good idea so that the newest version of your document is out there with people who would view your published items. You can do this by hyperlinking to the document link. You could do something like embed, using this embed code right into something like a Google site so that your document is embedded right into that website. Or it gives you these options where you can share out to Google, Gmail, Facebook, and Twitter. So those are a variety of the ways in which you can build collaboration around documents using the tools provided by Google. I hope this has been valuable for everybody today.